Good Monday. This is Jay Brew, co-chairman of Seafried and Brew. Well, should it worry us in here that the 10-year Treasury, which hit down to about 1.5%, has now moved up closer this morning to 2%? Is this a worry in here? Well, if you look at it from a market perspective, no one feels that the Fed is going to lift interest rates here in March. But what has happened is that now they're looking at a 50% chance that the Fed will raise rates in June. Is this still a worry? And my feeling is that we have to go back to the basics. We have to look at things such as the Bloomberg Commodity Index. And even though we've had an upward move, and we've seen that in terms of oil prices and other commodities like iron, that overall we still look at that commodities are at a level that are far below the Great Recession. In fact, from 2015, commodities are still down 25%. And that suggests an overall bear market. So once again, should we be worried that the 10-year Treasury goes up above 2% and even higher in here? That may happen, of course, but we have to go back and look at our maps. And when we look at our maps, is that I'm looking at the 6-month index going forward. And we've talked about this particular map before, but going back in time to 2012, increase showing of 1.53%. This December, 1.65%. So very little change in terms of what we're looking at economically going forward. But the concern that I have is that where before the whole country was green and light green, is that look now, Wisconsin, Illinois, Kentucky, Mississippi, Oklahoma, North Dakota, of course, with the energy, Wyoming red, and along with it the state of Washington turning negative. And this is a worry because when we see multiple states, especially those not involved directly with energy, starting to go negative in here, is it meaning that there's an overall slowdown in effect? And so as we see the Treasury rising above that 2% level, is that could there be sustainability in terms of those longer rates moving up? My feeling is no. This is Jay Brew, co-chairman of Seafried and Brew. Have a great week.